Um, about 2 weeks ago, well, almost it'd be 2 weeks Saturday, I got a message for somebody identifying themselves as a white woman, and they asked me why do I hate on white people? Why do all my videos about racism and stuff? And then she went to this whole thing about why I hate white women. And I don't recall ever saying I hate white people just to hate white people or hate white women in particular. I pointed out, done videos pointing out certain attitudes, certain perceptions. So the person sent me a message again during the middle of last week. I ignored them. And a lot of times I just ignore people, or some people who are just so blatant with their hatred. I'll block them. But this person didn't say anything hateful, even though I could have classified that question of why I hate white people or why I hate white women as being hateful. I never said those things. So today I didn't plan on doing any videos, but I checked my email. I was doing some other things. And I said, let me see what I got left. And it was one of my very first videos. And I noticed so many people have gotten slick out here. The video the topic had nothing to do with the question you sent me, but you still want me to comment. So I sat here and I say, maybe I should address this issue. Because I could have sworn I've done it before doing my videos, but maybe this is somebody's first time to YouTube, or maybe this person has selective hearing, or maybe this is a troll trying to get me to say something derogatory or mean spirit because somebody asked me a question that's either silly or mean spirit, or maybe this person don't realize how racism has not just affected the black community, but affected the white community and other communities. So let me address it like this. Do I hate people? Yeah. Racists, criminals, opportunists, liars, that kind of thing. Did I hate one particular group more than others? No. Now, I don't know what it is about white people getting frustrated when blacks say they don't want to be around them, but yet at the same time you don't want us around you. I just want the ideal that know that we like y'all, we want to be like y'all, and I'm sorry, I'm not that kind of black person. I'm not. I know my history. I've experienced way too much. Now, there are white men and white women out there have done me no harm, no wrong to me. It wouldn't be fair for me to sit there and say I hate them or don't trust them. They've done nothing to me. I don't know every white man or white woman. But when you walk outside or take care of business or turn on the TV or go on the internet, there's a lot of comments that come from the white community about black folk. And what you should be asking yourself is, why is it that white people exude so much hatred? Because when you ask that question of a black person, that means deep down you agree with those who are racist or extremely prejudiced. Okay? None of my videos is advocating the harm of somebody because they're white, or saying that we must block them from doing something. Do I talk about racism in my videos? Yes, the effects of it that's happened on my people. I talk about the things that we need to do as black people to get our shit in order. But y'all don't even want us doing that. Then you went into this whole thing about you're a white woman. Why do I hate white women? I've never said that. I said that white women have a certain mindset. Y'all been put on this pedestal by white men for so many years. Y'all think y'all shit don't stink. But y'all have done a lot of things throughout history that have done a lot of destruction, just like your male counterparts to our people. Your mothers or grandmothers, your aunties, teachers got with our sisters and said that the black man was their enemy. The black woman does it all, which is a misnomer. But then when y'all got what y'all needed, y'all turned around and stabbed our women in the back. And our women, some of our women are slow to realize this fact. But because I don't worship a white woman, don't mean that I hate you. It means that I don't think y'all any better than any other woman. A lot of y'all emulate black women or have characteristics similar, and you try to think that you better with it. A lot of y'all think that because y'all white, that a black man supposed to get a hard on every time he see y'all. A lot of y'all, and let me rephrase that, some of y'all out here are very manipulative, very mean, very evil. I could point out some people in the public eye. Sarah Palin, and culture. I can go on with these examples, but it wouldn't be fair because then people saying, well, you judging us all based on those women. Those are your prominent women. Why aren't y'all out there calling them out about their hatred? But you want to throw it back on us. Y'all got to find the black equivalent of the white hate that some of y'all put forth. Y'all hate black women guts. Some of y'all put videos or put stuff out here mocking, talking about how ugly black women are, but yet y'all getting liposuction, taking butt out your stomach, putting it in your ass, putting it in your lips, Botox, dyeing your hair, cutting your hair, tanning your skin. But yet, you want to tell us that we should love and worship you because you emulating something that we see every day. Then you ask a question why we don't trust y'all. Well, guess what? Have y'all given us anything to truly be trustful of? Now, as I said before, I'm not saying all white people do this or all white women, but I'm being honest with you. You should be asking yourself, what have you done or not done? Y'all want us to forgive you for transactions or transgressions, excuse me. But as soon as we did or said something, y'all beat us over the head with it till the day we die. Y'all are no more authority to judge any human being on this planet when people who look like you or identify as white have gone everywhere on this planet and caused death and destruction. Y'all claim to be the majority when you're actually the minority. Y'all claim to have class when y'all show no class. If y'all don't get y'all way, the first thing y'all resort to is violence. Never can sit down and just say, I agree to disagree, or we part company. Y'all sit out here and y'all hook yourself around a cause that's going to benefit you guys. Your mothers and grandmothers, your aunts and yourself have sat here and talked about feminism, and y'all sat back and got next to our women. But when our women are getting insulted by your counterparts, got a question. Where are y'all? Y'all quiet. When Rush Limbaugh's making fun of black, when he's been doing it for years, where were y'all out there talking about going after the sponsors? But a white woman gets called a slut. Oh my gosh. See, y'all want it both ways. Y'all doing the same thing y'all men do. Y'all can't take it when somebody don't jump when y'all say jump. Y'all can't take it when somebody doesn't love you the way you want to be loved. Y'all have the superiority complex. Y'all have the slave master mind. Y'all do this all the time. Y'all sit here and say you're not racist, but yet you're quick to defend something. I got a question. Where were all y'all at when Gwyneth Paltrow typed niggas in Paris? Niggas in Paris for real. Did y'all come out and call out on her shit? Did you tell her she was out of bounds, song or not? That's an insult. But just a few months prior, y'all was tripping about Rush Limbaugh calling another white woman a slut. Now, just to get a little vulgar here, y'all think y'all pussy is golden. Y'all got pussy just like any other woman. You got to take the good with the bad. Y'all have never been caught out on y'all sexual escapades. Y'all can go out there and fuck 20 or 30 dudes and still be looked upon as the girl next door. A black woman sleep with two guys, she's a slut, she's a baby mama. She's a gold digger. See, you come asking these questions, I'm going to tell you my opinion and I'm going to tell you the truth. Now, as I said before, I don't think all white women or all white people engage in these behaviors. But when you ask questions like that, that means you are delusional. That means you don't know your history or you have not paid attention. White women can get on TV and dance in a press room half naked. She still looking with respect. Here it is, Madonna, 55 years old, showing her breasts and everything. She's doing all the kind of crap she's doing, but then turn around and criticize another woman, a black woman, for doing less. Aren't y'all calling her a hypocrite? Here it is, you got men and women on TV insulting black men and black women, black children. Aren't you calling that out? But you want to know why I have issue with racists? Now, if you're not racist, then this shouldn't apply to you. But you keep coming back asking questions. I did a video the other day talking about, should I wait? Should I broaden my horizons again? And you like, now you want a white woman. Wait, hold it. Let me break it down to you again. Pussy is pussy. A woman is a woman. You take the good with the bad. But y'all make it into a race thing. Y'all think that y'all the most beautiful things on the planet. Really? Y'all can't, y'all sit back here and y'all emulate everybody else's beauty standards. Here it is. Until Mrs. Obama go out there start wearing sleeveless dresses and blouses. Now all of a sudden y'all copying that. I remember at one time, if a white woman had wide hips or large rear end, it was called nasty. Now, in some sections of white America, it's a fetish now. Y'all got the booty panties. I'm talking about butt workouts and shit. Y'all doing the same thing y'all men do. Y'all envious of people. Y'all don't want to call out hatred. Then when somebody do something to y'all get y'all nigga moment. What do we do? When 9/11 happened, y'all kept saying, why? Why? And then when people like Reverend Wright and other people in the community answer y'all didn't like the answer. But nah, sister, you came and asked me. White sister, I should say. You came and asked me why I feel this way. I don't hate white people just to hate white people. I hate racist white people. I can't stand them. They are a cancer to society. Not just on my community, but theirs as well. Because you guys are afraid to challenge them, but you want to challenge those who've been victimized of racism. I'm going to tell you something. Y'all like to bring up about the Black Panther Party. But y'all never bring up the Klan. Y'all never talk about the militias. Y'all trying to find a black equivalent to something that doesn't exist. Y'all want to talk about black men are no good, but yet y'all push up on us all the time. I've told the stories about those 3 white women that I've tried to mess with. Because I like most black people, was raised to turn the other cheek, forgive, don't judge people. But yet we ironically judge each other. See, that's that slave master crap that's been put in our people's head. I've worked with white women. I know how y'all get down. If you come across a good one that's cool, she's usually because she doesn't fit in the clique, or she doesn't have certain looks, or doesn't have the financial means. But if y'all got a little something, or think you better than somebody, y'all use terms like ghetto, baby mama, thug. Y'all don't want to talk about y'all people transgressions, or your fellow white woman or your white men transgressions. But y'all want to point out our faults. And then if we talk about it, y'all get an attitude with us. I'm not supposed to defend a black woman. I'm not supposed to defend a fellow black man or a black child. I'm not supposed to call y'all on y'all bullshit. Look how that crap Hillary Clinton talked during the campaign. Sarah Palin talked to the campaign. That was white women doing that. It wasn't black women doing that. When black politicians run, we don't even talk about race because we know that's the kiss of death. We know that the first thing you do, those who claim not to be racist or those who are not racist, they join forces. And they vote against their own economic interests just to spite us. But you asked about this. You think because guys on TV, people compare you to somebody on television, that you think you're the ultimate beauty? No. Y'all sneak into our communities and want to mess with us, male and female. And then we call y'all on it. Y'all go back and y'all laugh and brag like, ha ha ha. I was just using it for sex. I was just using her for sex. But when you call y'all out on it, and y'all hold the mirror up, y'all get mad because y'all don't like y'all shit being put out there. But y'all want to judge everybody else. Y'all not consistent. Y'all talking about women's rights. Y'all mean white women's rights. Y'all talk about freedom of speech. You talking about white people freedom of speech. But nah, you asking me, and I'm telling you, No, y'all ain't the most desired women on the planet. Y'all think y'all are. And unfortunately, people within our community have added to that mystique, male and female, young or old, rich or poor. The difference between y'all and a black woman, y'all quicker to give oral sex. Y'all quicker to have anal sex. Y'all quicker to do things that most people do at a spur of the moment, or when they try to spice up, or they do it as a fetish. But yet y'all stand around and y'all let people call our women sluts. But then as soon as we call y'all out of y'all name, like we about to, y'all get angry. Y'all is out there defending Sandra Fluke image. What about the black woman that was raped by Dominique Strauss-Kahn? What about the black woman was beat by those people back in 07? They cut her hair off, made her eat feces. Where was y'all at? Nah, y'all only concerned about y'all self and what y'all benefit from it. But you asked. Now, if you're a white woman, this might sting a little bit. If you're a white man, I know that's pissing you off. But if you're a black person, a troll trying to get something started, you ain't getting nothing started. You just help me put a video up here to tell you how people see a certain group of people or a certain woman. Until y'all stop being consistent, then we might stop treating you or looking at you with respect. As I said before, I don't judge every white person or every white woman I come in contact, because usually within the first 5 minutes I can tell when I'm dealing with somebody who's arrogant, somebody's racist, or somebody's being vindictive. Because too much shit has happened to us as a people, and too much shit has happened to me over the years. But when you send dumbass comments like, and your comment was dumb, because all the stuff that blacks have said over the years, you can't tell me you live in a box or in a cave somewhere and don't know that racism still is a part of this country. Every day, Mr. and Mrs. Obama is being cracked on or being maligned. Every day, John Q. Public is being maligned within the black community. Some of y'all become teachers, going to school, and don't teach our children shit. Y'all just want the kids to hug on y'all, because that's what y'all teach them. This is why people are so confused, because they learn it in school. Mrs. Such and Such, I love you. Y'all never say y'all love them. Y'all just pat them on the head and smile. And some of y'all might say you love them, may kiss them when they little, but when they get past 6 years old, their cuteness wear off. Oh, you don't think I know the tricks, or other brothers and sisters don't know the tricks? But see, what you pissed off at is because I said that I don't sweat white women. I treat y'all just like I treat any other woman. Now, when I said I'm broadening my horizons in the dating game, I said I'm not just going to try to be exclusive to black women anymore. Because it seems to me that some of my women in here don't want a black man that got some class or respect them. Now, and I think that's had to do with slavery. It has to do with the feminist movement. People disagree with me on that one, but some of us know where it started. And it has to do with the media images being put out here. But like I said, if you're not racist, this shit shouldn't bother you. But when you send something like that, I already know what I'm dealing with. I'm sorry. I'm not going to sweat you just because you're a white person or a white woman. I ain't going to do that shit. I'm not going to kiss your ass because you're a white woman or a white man or a white child. You're a human being just like everybody else. Take the good with the bad. I respect you like anybody else. But if you disrespect me, threaten me, or insult me, or try to take something away from me, I would deal with you accordingly, just like I would deal with a black person to do those things. I hope you watch this video in full, because like I said before, I don't give anybody a pass just to be given a pass. I don't even give black people a pass. And I know we went through a lot of the shit that y'all claim that y'all victims of. Black people never put y'all people in bondage. We never kept you from going to a certain store or school or having something. That's still being done at this very moment. So please don't send me no more messages. Ask me why do I feel this way, or why do blacks feel this way. I can't speak for all blacks, but I can speak for me. And like I said before, I don't judge all whites in that way. I don't look at all whites as being racist. But I'm going to tell you, like I said, in the first 5 minutes, I could tell. Because y'all give it away. I ain't going to tell you how you give it away. Because every time we tell y'all something, y'all try to adjust y'all behavior. But even when you do, y'all still come across disingenuous. And let me say this again. I ain't talking about all, but I'm talking about enough. So don't come to my channel trying to mind fuck me into making me feel as if I did something wrong by expressing a view. Because when you come to a black YouTube channel and ask those questions, that means you worry about what black folk think. Worry about what you think. Worry about what your people think. Change your views or the people around you. Like I said, I'm not one of those people that grew up over the years saying, "Oh, we gotta defer to a white man, a white woman." No, I'm not doing that. I done seen too much and been too much shit to let somebody who don't know nothing about me try to scare me into something or make me feel guilty about something. And if I ever just decide to pull the trigger and go out there and be with a woman who's white, she had to be down for me. She had to be willing to accept my reality. And when I mean by my reality, that, hey, I'm a black man. I'm going to get treated a certain way. And you're going to get treated a certain way when you standing right along with me. And if it goes to the point where we get married and have kids, understand, those kids you may be their mother. But the world's going to see them as black. Not no biracial, not mixed, black. And some of y'all need to understand that reality. Understand that damn truth. As soon as you understand and realize it, the better off you'll be.